All right, you're Jamie Lusk of the Westside Renegades. A lot of strange game, Jamie. A lot of fouls, a lot of free throw shots. How do you just describe this game?
Yeah, I mean, in a game like this, where it's going to be heated and it's going to be, very high energy, there's going to be a lot of contact, a lot of aggression, and both teams, want to go at each other. This is the first time in many years we've gave them a battle. And I'm very proud of that. I mean, we've made so much big strides since last season to this season, and the girls went out there that they wanted to compete. I mean, they didn't want to back down, and they wanted to show that we belong in the talk when it comes to a top 10 program again. And these girls are working so hard. They want to show it when it comes to playing against teams like Wyoming East, the team that's a top 2 or 3 team in AA. They're awesome. They're great. But our girls are awesome and great too. And I think tonight we showed that we can compete with anybody.
Well, for that reason, would you say? I think the first question to be to any coach is, if this falls into the dustbin of history and is never seen again, is that a good thing? Just because of the way the game is, so you might not feel that way because you proved a point tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I think we did prove a point. Coming into the game, we wanted to win it. We always go into every game wanting to win. But we wanted to also show people that we're improving every day. We're improving every game, every season, every time we step on the floor, we're getting better and better. A game like tonight really showed us what we do have. We played 3 games early in the season that were games we probably should have won. This game tonight was a big-time test for us, and I thought we showed up for the test, and I thought we passed in a lot of ways. I thought we passed that test in a lot of ways. But when it comes to the final score, we still want that final score to say us winning. We want to win games like this. But we competed, we showed heart, and we were very, very aggressive. We came to play, and I was proud of these girls.
It was 13-12. They had a good run there at the end of the second quarter. Then they started, I think, with a 5-0 run. How big was that sequence there from that point of the second when it was 13-12 to the end of their 5-0 run?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, we can't turn the ball over. I mean, it's Wyoming East feeds off turnovers. They feed off that fast break. They feed off running that 2-on-1 break or 2-on-0 break, wherever they can get at times, and they score a lot off that. And by us turning the ball over, it hurt us. And I think we had 19 turnovers at halftime, so I'm not sure what they ended up being at the end, but I know we had a lot early. And a lot of that was in about a 2 or 3 minute span where East started pulling away, but it comes from us throwing the ball away. We just got to do a better job of protecting it, and we'll get there. I mean, we'll keep on doing a lot of things in practice that works on strength and works on protecting the ball. But I'm proud of how we played.
Did it hurt coming into a game like this, not playing for a while?
Oh yeah, it gets you out of your rhythm. I mean, snow and
especially
no
a game like this.
Yeah. But they had to go through the same boat. They played last night against Bluefield, but that's a game they won by quite a few points. So anytime you get a chance to play a team like East or James Monroe or Midland Trail, or these teams that on our schedule that are really good teams, we look forward to that opportunity.
I know they're going to point to the same thing.
Yeah.
Foul shooting was a struggle tonight, to say the least.
Yeah.
But you guys really had a chance there in the third quarter. If you could have made some foul shots right there.
We did. Guys,
to
thank
really
you.
Squeeze that game just a little bit.
Yeah, we missed too many free throws. We did, but they did too. They missed a lot of free throws, and we got to step up to the line with confidence and put them in the hole. We'll work on it some more practice. But that's the thing. Foul shooting is something you can do some at practice, but that's something you've got to really work on in the off season. That's an individual thing where you say, for the next hour I'm going to shoot 200 foul shots. Right. So that's something that we got to continue to work on and get better at. But we'll get there. It's just something that's. Foul shooting is not easy. I mean, it's a mental thing.
Especially under these circumstances.
It is, and it's a mental thing a lot of times. These girls can shoot them. They can make them. It's just they got to step up there with confidence and do it.
Jamie,
appreciate it, Jamie.
I appreciate y'all for coming down here.